So Charles, apparently very distraught after Lord Mountbatten left the Earth plane, he consulted a Ouija board trying to connect with him, to talk to him, all that kind of stuff. So I want to find out today, was Charles trying to do a seance, get on the Ouija board, dial up Lord Mountbatten to see what he should be doing? That's what we're going to look at today. Okay, so we're here again in the Kitty Kelly the Royals book. I got it for $8 at the used bookstore. I would encourage for an $8 buy. Worth it, totally. I'm almost done. Not quite yet. However, let's get into what we're looking at here. Charles mourned his great-uncle's passing for months and turned for guidance to Lawrence Vanderpost, a writer who had served as an aide to Mountbatten in India. Charles was in awe of the older man, who now replaced Mountbatten as his guru, spiritual mentor, and political advisor. Gosh, I wonder if Jimmy Savile was his political advisor. He seemed to be his marriage counselor. He was a great guy, huh? I know. Oh, you like royal family? This is not the video for you, or the channel. Okay, continuing on. So this guy, Lawrence Vanderpost, he's encouraging Charles to believe in the supernatural and to be open to the world of spirits. And he accompanied the prince to Kalahari Desert in southwest Africa to commune with the ghost of the Bushman. Charles was fascinated by this. He dabbled in the paranormal, took part in seances, and consulted clairvoyants to communicate with the departed Mountbatten. Charles tried to summon the shade of Lord Louis on a Ouija board, said John Barat. But when the press found out, the palace made him deny it because he looked barmy. We don't have that word here, so I'm not quite sure. Barmy, if it means he looks bonkers crazy or whatever. Got it. Anyhow, so let's see if we can find out what was on Charles's mind. What did he want to talk to Lord Mountbatten about? Did he consult the Ouija board? Anyhow, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. It's my psychic downloads, my snarky opinions, and, the drift. Charles. Were you trying to connect with Lord Mountbatten? Good old Dickie. Oh, my goodness. 5 of Wands. He's just having a terrible time. I'm just wondering how much when you tell someone, get a hold of yourself. I'm thinking Charles is not a hold of himself. This is sent him spiraling. He's just I don't know what to do. Even Camilla couldn't help him. Good Lord. How do I move forward? How do I live without you, Dickie? So sad. Oh, God. So, yeah, he's hangman here, man. Man. I gotta tap into the other side because I gotta know. I don't know how to live. I don't know how to go on. I don't know. Things are just jacked up here for Chuck. Ooh. There was a lot of peoples that he consulted. And there's a lot of messages they were given to him. How correct they were, who knows? I'm going to tell you what. If Charles wasn't a king that he is now, or the prince then, I bet you anything Charles would have been a ghost hunter. He would have been going and doing some investigations. He would have got out his little thing. He totally would have. You know what? We should do that. Hold on. Let me get that. Okay. We did this once before. I don't know if anything came up. I can't remember, but we'll try it again. I got GhostTube running over here. So we're talking about Charles talking to Lord Mountbatten and trying to get some messages because he's clearly broken up after Lord Mountbatten went to the other side. Which side, up, top, down, low, don't know. But I think Charles would have totally been into wanting to Go ghost hunting. Can you imagine all the ghosts and all the properties those people have? Totes. 4 swords. Want to talk to him? I'd like to connect with you, Lord Mountbatten, says Chuck. Not me. I don't want to talk to you, bro. Heard about your dirty deeds. All right. He's brokenhearted. He's looking for to make sure that connection. Aunt. We're trying to connect to his uncle, but thank you. He's trying to find that connection to Lord Mountbatten to make sure that it still continued onto the other side. How interesting. Fears that this was going to be an impossible task, that he wasn't going to be able to speak to Dickie. Internal influence. He wanted proof. Give me the facts. This is very much like if he and Dickie had a secret passcode like Houdini did. He's like, what's the word? What's our magic word? Right? Snickerdoodle. Probably not. The challenge. Hey, I think at times, going back to this, so he was getting a lot of messages, but I think that there's a problem here because he might have been like, I don't know, Dickie's a little busy doing whatever he's got to do. Maybe he didn't jump over to the light right away or whatever they do. I don't know. And I'm just speaking in terms of these royals, in terms of what's they got going on in the other side, that kind of stuff. So it does seem like he had a bit of a problem trying to connect to Dickie, but definitely was making the effort. I mean, it is alleged though. Love my shungite water. Okay, continuing on. Let's see what the most pressing question was that Chuck had for Dickie. What did Chuck want to know? Like, I'm sure there was like, oh, I'd never got to ask him this one thing, and this was the most important thing I wanted to ask him. So what was it that Charles needed to know from Lord Mountbatten? Was the biggest pressing question. Is Camilla my soulmate? Is she the one I should be with? Oh my goodness, Chuck, give it a rest. Obsessed with this Camilla woman. Oh, my life is gonna be a mess if I don't get the Camilla. Yeah, before he's like all out of sorts, right? Dickie's gone. How am I gonna live? And now it's like, how am I going to live? I have to have Camilla. I need to have her by my side. What do I do about Camilla? Oh, see, in the past, I got to pick the one. Pray. Oh, well, I'm sure he does need to pray because he's not probably praying. What? Calibrating? Okay, I guess I can't pick it up. It said pray. Anyhow, he's like, I got to pick someone that's giving me an heir, right? I got to do that. But, oh my gosh. I want Camilla. I need Camilla. Oh, and I can't say it. I can't pick her. I can't choose her. Obsessed with Camilla, always. Well, you give it to Chuck. At least, his heart was always with Camilla. All right. And then we have 5 of Pentacles here. I had a choice to make. Chuck was looking. He had a choice to make. Do I somehow have love conquers all? I follow in my uncle's footsteps and I go after the woman I love, and I will then be cast outside of the castle forever? Do I do it? No, I cannot, because I do want to be king. So he's all pressed about this, man. Oh, it was just like, I don't know what he was hoping to get here from Dickie, because it's like he's had this argument in his head before. Like, what did he think Dickie's going to offer to him? I guess we'll find out. He wanted reassurance from Uncle Dickie to tell him that, there's very few men on this earth who are chosen by God. Might be El Diablo, but chosen by God to be the king. You cannot abandon that for love. External influence. Yeah. I think he must have already had this conversation, because I think Lord Mountbatten would have said, like, listen here, Jack, you're going to end up losing everything, starting over. Did you see what happened to your uncle? Did you? Hello? Fears. That you're not going to get your happy little life, and, you know, that everything's going to be turmoil and stuff. You can still have your side piece. That's all good. You can find your happiness that way when the turmoil in the castle's too much. Yeah, just keep working at it, bro. Find a way. There's times for tiaras, there's times for a hose. It's okay. It's all good. So, we don't even need to get in the challenge. He was looking for, what does he do about Camilla? Good Lord. Obsessed. Camilla must have some magic trick she does. Now let's check in. How does Dickie think Chuck's doing now? You know, however many years ago that was. How does is he looking down? Maybe he's looking up. Who knows? And Mountbatten's like, what? Or is he like, good job. Good on you. Who knows? How is Dickie feeling about Chuck's job that he's doing now? Oh, you are the king. You made it. Jolly good job. Oh, look at you made it. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize there was so much nakedity right there. Oh, good Lord. We got to cover these tatas up. You made it there. You made it with your lady. See? It all worked out. It all worked out. You just had to find the right balance. Bump off a wife. Get a new one. I mean, oh, just you got your whole one big happy family. Does he not see the problems that they have within the family currently in 2024? I don't know. Oh. He is kind of telling him, you need to go back and focus on those boys. You know, William and Harry, the bald ones. Yeah, not the bald wins, the bald ones. You need to go focus on them. Oh gosh, nakedy people all over town today. Good Lord.
Lost.
Who's lost? Charles is lost? I bet. All right. So, you mission accomplished. Good job, my boy.
Look.
Look. Okay, I'm going to look. Oh, you should be very satisfied. That's what Dickie would say to Charles. You should be very satisfied where you got. You did what you were supposed to do, and that's all we can ask from you. Okay. Let's get these nakedy people out of here. Don't want anybody getting turned on by cartoon drawings of that. So, what did Princess Diana, what did she think of Lord Mountbatten? I'm sure they ran in the same circles and knew each other, and, you know, I don't know if she met him or not. But she surely heard enough, because I think that was one of her ways that she pretended she gave a rat's ass about Charles, because she'd be like, oh, you just talk about him so loving, and I understand that pain, or something. I don't know. What did Diana think of Lord Mountbatten, whether it was hearing after or during or whatever? Lord Mountbatten and his effects on Charles. Oh. Sun, rose, shone, set on Lordy. Lordy. He was someone who really guided Charles. So I guess Philip's over there, I don't know, doing the Playmates or whatever was equivalent back in the day. He's not around. We got our Four of Cups. False. Oh, Philip was not fooling around with Playgirls? He was trying to be a dad? Okay, well, we'll see. Anyhow, we got the Four of Cups here. He was going to Dickie, and he was getting something emotionally he was not getting from his dad. So, there. Anyhow, that was a battle, though. I think Philip and Dickie, there was kind of a battle, like, why can't I connect with this kid, Charles? And Dickie's like, let me handle it. But it was kind of like, I don't want you raising my kid. But so Dramarama, whatevers. That's what Diana's hearing about.
Glass.
In glass? Okay, I don't know what that is. And so then there's he might have fudged some of the stories about how amazing Lord Mountbatten was to her, because she's not buying it all. She's like, okay. Oh, but he was just wonderful. He was the one that really made it possible for Charles to step into those big shoes. Oh, my goodness. Oh. He is a hero. Lord Mountbatten, Diana. Let me tell you, when I tell you he's a hero, he's a hero. Apparently, Charles, biggest fan of Mountbatten. All right, well, what did Mountbatten think of Philip then? I'm just curious. Since we're on the subject of Dickie, what did Dickie think of Philip? Dickie and Philip. I know we're going for a total paranormal angle, and then I just get sidetracked over here because of drama. Okay, they're both thinking about the future, and they realize they got this big-eared ding-dong. They got to, get ready to get in a position. We can't screw it up. We don't have any other substitute players here. Oh, geez, not more. I think they're both on the same page that Chuck's got a problem with Camilla and his obsession with her. They talked about rearing kids a lot. I don't know if Dickie had kids. I think he did. I think he had a daughter or something, but they talked about rearing kids. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like, I think they probably had a conversation where, like, and I don't know, maybe this happens in royals circles because there's some inbreeding, but that idea of like, well, sometimes you get a dud and it's hard to connect with that one because it's not like you at all. So, sometimes if you need an uncle to help out, happy to do it. That's what family's for. I don't really want that to happen. No one really connects with this Charles kid. Yeah, we'll get it fixed. We'll get it taken care of. So I guess it's like this problem kid, we're all going to jump on board and figure out how to take care of him. Because he's kind of a, special case. Alrighty. Alright, let's get back to Charles. Now, after Charles denied that he ever did a seance, did he ever do a seance in one of the castles? I mean, there was in this book, it also talked about that Diana and Fergie also went to psychics and tarot card readers and all that jazz. But, Chuck doesn't want to admit that, but let's see, did Charles ever hold a seance inside one of his mommy's castles? Shh, it was secret. Oh, it didn't go well. Summon something, nothing, no good. Oh, good Lord. Oh my gosh. Who is this lady? This Queen of Cups. It's weird because a lot of times Queen of Cups comes up for me as Princess Diana. He wouldn't have been communicating with her unless it was after she... Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Dude, he had a seance trying to connect with Princess Diana after she passed. What? Didn't expect that, Chuck. Oh my gosh, and the Page of Swords. I wonder if she was in his mind sending him messages like, I hate you, even after now. Maybe. Yeah, this is like he feels terrible. Guilt's getting at him. He's worried about the niños they got, William and Harry. He's worried about them kids. And oh my gosh, he did it. What? Crazy Town. Oh, he didn't get the messages he wanted. He wanted reassuring messages like, it's okay. Now I'm on the other side and I'm a happy little angel. He was hoping to get that. Oh my God, my camera's moving. This is a new camera. Anyhow, so he was hoping to get that total kumbaya, like, we did the best we could. Nope. He wasn't getting the I don't know, consolation from the Diana who's on the other side now. Oh my gosh. hopes. 6 of Pentacles, give me some help, give me some signs, give me something. I have to adjust my cameras. It's too tall. In a minute, or next time. External influences, 5 of Wands. I don't know what to do. I'm battling against everything. I'm battling PR. I'm battling my image. I'm battling my parents and their response. I'm battling it all. What am I supposed to do? Fears is that he's going to be judged. Much like William is Lady in the Bye-Bye. These royals seem to repeat the same problemos. They make the same terrible choices and do it all again. Internal influence. I think he's judging his participation, let's say, in Diana's passing. Let's just say it that way. Let's just say it that way. There's a reading inside the Moon Moth Manor if you want to go check that out. I'm not putting that on Tube of the U. And strength. He can't hold it together. Like, Charles would be the worst person. Like, if you were ever going to go commit a crime, do not involve him. Do not. He's the weak link. He's not going to help you out. So yeah, this is amazing. So he did hold a seance in the castles later to connect with Princess Diana after she passed. Allegedly. Wow, that's kind of intriguing. Wanting help. Go pound sand. Other side! I don't know if you can see that. Oh, and then it disappears. It said other side. Trying to talk to her on the other side. Dang, we got to use this thing more often. Maybe, maybe not. Tell me if we should use this more often. If I think I asked before, but I don't remember if I retained those answers. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. We'll have more stories to check out from the Kitty Kelly book because, you know, it's intriguing. I'm intrigued. And see you in the Moon Moth Manor. Come join me. Come on over. And until next time, stay safe and stay away from these royals. Adios.